Now, before I get started, I'm pretty sure you do remember the Michael Jackson video Thriller. After all, it was his most famous video. But what you might not remember is that at the beginning of the video, Michael Jackson puts up a disclaimer stating that just because the video has werewolves and zombies and a lot of spooky fun to it, it doesn't mean that he has a belief in the occult. I mention that because I feel like this video, I need to place a bit of a disclaimer myself. I tend to be a skeptic when it comes to things like magical thinking or serendipity. When I see those things, my first assumption is always that it's a coincidence. So last night I was writing in a notebook as part of an experiment that I'm doing that, depending on how it works out, I plan on doing a video about later. But while I was writing, I heard something fall behind my desk. I wasn't sure what it was, and I hadn't made any kind of a sudden move, so I didn't think I had knocked anything off my desk, and when I looked up, I didn't really notice that anything was missing, so I figured, it's no big deal, I'll just see what it was after I was finished writing. But 20 minutes later, after I had finished my little writing assignment, I had really forgotten about the thing falling behind my desk, so I just went ahead and went to bed. I got up this morning, did my morning pages, and as I was preparing for the day, I was behind my desk, and I had seen something on the floor. Now, if you've been watching my vlog, you know that I purchased this back in 2020 and that I have been using it as a representation of a lot of the blocks that I've been suffering over these many years that has prevented me from continuing my writing career. This was only meant to be a simple Halloween decoration, but I thought that if I were to set this thing on my desk and use it to represent all the blocks that I've been dealing with, that it might help me one day to overcome them. So this was the thing that had fallen off my desk the night before, and so I picked it up, and when I did, that's when I had noticed that the head of the snake had broken off. So obviously the head must have broken off when it fell on the floor last night, but I figured, well, this sucks, but, maybe with a little bit of glue I might be able to fix this thing. But then this thought just popped into my head, that maybe I shouldn't bother to fix this thing, that I should just throw it away, that maybe I should take the hint. And yeah, I totally get how easy it would be to assign some meaning to all of this. But honestly, why shouldn't I just glue the head back on and stick it back on my desk? Just because I chose to use this Halloween decoration to represent all the creative blocks I've been suffering over this last decade, and just because it fell off of my desk and managed to decapitate itself, that doesn't mean that the universe is giving me some great cosmic sign and trying to tell me something. Regardless of what this is obviously trying to tell me, it's just a coincidence. It is, right?